What's up, Facebook and YouTube? So happy to be off work today. I'm so tired. I worked really hard this past week, and payday is this Friday, and my birthday is Thursday. So I'm gonna get myself a couple gifts. I already started back here. Don't think I'm junky, y'all. It's just I don't have a lot of places to put things. So yeah, I bought me a bunch of like Victoria's Secrets and stuff like that. Cause I mean, contrary to belief, I'm a very feminine female, and I like to smell feminine. So I buy stuff like that. I mean, I just like smelling good. Period. It really don't matter what it is. I like smelling good. So bought me some of that for my birthday. I'll probably buy me some shoes and some new snapbacks and stuff like that. Just to do something small for myself, which I can't do too much because got something bigger coming in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So that's more important. But speaking of, uh, I'm sitting here with my tea, my nice little tea that y'all always see me with. And it's actually good. I didn't put too much sugar in it, which is I hate sugar to the 10th degree in my tea. It's too much. I'm sitting here with some of these little brown brownies that I get from my job that are so good. The lady that bakes them at my job is amazing. But back to the ledger at hand, as Snoop Dogg would say. I wanted to come to y'all with a video, and I'm gonna give some tea, and I'm gonna throw some shade, and I'm gonna clock some tea as well. But like my boy Justin J will always say, if these bullets fly and they hit you, let it agree with your spirit. I'm not trying to be rude to nobody, but I just have to get some things off my chest. Now, this upcoming Thursday, April 2nd, 2015, I will have been on this earth for 22 years. Now, I've always been told that, hey, you got a good head on your shoulders. You have always been well ahead of your time. And so, with that being the case, I'm now 22. Found me a more, consistent job where I'm working consistently, making really nice money. In my opinion, I make really nice money. I have benefits. It's a lot of great things going on. I'm looking forward to, eventually moving out, getting a car. Ooh, I can't wait. 46 weeks. But getting a car, doing things like that, and just really living life. And I've sacrificed a lot of my life to take care of things that are more important, or to, you know, whatever. So with that being said, this pet peeve of mine that is starting to become more of a pet peeve every time I turn around is this whole backwards thinking that I see. And I'm going to speak for black people because that's where I see it. That's my scope, and where I live, that's what I witness. This whole backwards thinking of priorities not being first. We would prefer to floss. We would prefer to have name brand everything, but can't pay bills. Can't do what we supposed to do. Buy really nice cars, but we can't afford them. And then we end up getting them repossessed, or we end up having to give them, sell them because the maintenance for them is taking too much for us, and we can't afford it. The things that we put stock into, instead of knowing how good your credit is, or knowing what you can do to build your credit. I mean, I'm working on my credit now, and it's not because I have bad credit. I pay all my bills. Anytime I use a credit card, that bill is paid as soon as I get it, because that's more important. Those things are more important to build credit, because your credit is everything. Credit gives you the world, basically. It helps everything. And for people who, oh, my credit good, when I went and got this, they told me it was good. Or, oh, my credit, I don't even know where it is. That's not good enough for us to be at that. Be not knowing these things. And and two, speaking of Justin J, thank you for subscribing to me, boo. Love you. Um uh yeah, I just I totally sidetracked myself. But yeah. So I'm gonna give a couple of examples, and like I said, Justin J says it all the time. I'm not about to spare your feelings. Flip your feelings, and if some of these bullets fly and they hit you, please let them agree with your spirit. Okay, Saturday, I'm on my way to work, and I'm catching the bus. Nothing against public transportation. And yeah, my hair rebraided. See, I'm worried about the wrong stuff right now. Yeah, so I'm heading to work. I get on the bus. The guy in front of me, he's wearing name brand everything. He got on True Religions, Nike foam sites, all of this stuff. He basically looked like he just stepped out of Foot Locker and True Religion, basically. Um, and everything on him is probably expensive. We get on the bus, he tries to use a school pass. It's Saturday, mind you. He tries to use a school pass, bus pass to catch the bus. The bus driver clocks that T and says, look, it's Saturday, ain't no school. You can't use that right now. He said, oh, okay, well, I need a transfer, and this all I got. Pulls out $1. Okay. The bus driver said, well, you want to have to figure something else out. So he has to get off the bus. That makes no sense. The fact that you don't have $1.75, $1.50, $2.25 if you're taking a smart bus, including a transfer from a smart bus, to get you from point A to point B. If you can't do that, but you walk around with name brand everything, you have a problem. Next, we get further, because I live in Detroit, and I'm not gonna give away the exact streets and stuff, but I live in Detroit. So the next city next to us, I think, the next city next to us is Dearborn. That's the closest city that I know of. That's right next to Detroit, and I work in Dearborn. So we get further into Dearborn, and we stop and we pick up another passenger. Now this guy, he has a bike, and buses have bike racks where you can put the bike on the bike rack so you can take your bike with you, of course. So he gets on the bus, Louis Vuitton, True Religion, J's, all of this. And I'm not saying that people should not aspire to have nice things and you should not buy what you like and things like that. But if boo-boo, you riding a bike and you catching the bus, what is the purpose of all of this get up on? What is all this get up for? If I'm riding a bike, boo, I'm gonna throw on some jeans, some jogging pants, some jeans that I don't care about, some basketball shorts and a t-shirt, and we gonna fly. That's what's gonna happen. Cause I'm riding a bike. Ain't no reason for me to look like $1,000 or $1 million. I'm on a bike. What the heck? But it drives me crazy that in my community we think it's so much more important to floss. And hold on, let me take a sip of this tea. Okay. I hate that in my community we spend so much time worrying about what makes us look good to other people, what we can floss, what we can show off that's going to get us compliments and going to get people to pay us attention, because that's more important. That takes precedence over if you on a bus, your next game plan, your next thought process should be, how am I going to get up on somebody to get a car? How am I going to get up on a way so I don't have to keep catching a bus everywhere I go? And I'm not looking down on people who catch the bus, because I've been catching the bus for a great portion of my life. And even if I get that car tomorrow and I am in love with it, I'm not going to look down on somebody who stands at the bus stop or who catches a cab or who walks to get where they have to go, because I know what it was like to be at that bus stop or catching that cab or walking to where I had to go, and I had nobody to come and pick me up and take me to and bring me back, and none of that. I had to do it by myself. So I would never look down on somebody else who's, I'm very animated and girly right now, whatever. I'm dishing some knowledge, so that's what we're gonna do. But I would never look down on somebody who's using public transportation. But baby, if you getting on the bus with all this get up on and you catching the bus, your priorities are in the wrong place. I see a lot of people on the bus Gucci from head to toe, but you on that bus, getting up off of that bus and going wherever you gotta go. It makes no sense, because I don't think anybody who catches a bus really wants to catch a bus. Some people do. But let me tell you the difference between us and white people. White people would get on the bus, baby, and will have the most busted shoes, most everything. They will look like a straight up bum getting on the bus. But you will never know if this person is a millionaire, if they got a big, fancy, beautiful house somewhere, if they got a Ferrari. You will never know if these people got that, because they put more stock into having their house looking a certain way, having their assets, their investments, things that they know are going to constantly help them, constantly be making them money so they can take care of them and their families. That's what they put more effort into. They don't put effort into what compliments and what can I do to look a certain way so other people can pay attention to me. Next part of this whole rant. People buying cars y'all cannot afford. Tax time is coming up. People going to be getting them tax returns. If y'all ain't already got them back, you already know it's about to be a fool up out here. Y'all buying these cars y'all cannot afford it. Even in general, just buying these cars you cannot afford, and then the car get repossessed, or because you can't keep the maintenance up on the car because it's too expensive and you knew it would be, or you didn't even think about the fact that it might be expensive. You just bought the car so you can yet again impress and floss and flaunt for people. Now you looking like a big fool because your car ain't got repossessed, or somebody has stole it because it's one of them high risk cars because it's popular and it's nice. Somebody has stole it, or you can't keep it up, so you got to get rid of it. You look like the biggest fool because there's no way in the world that my priority will be a flashy car. I want an 012 Charger. I would like a newer Buick. I would like a lot of that stuff. I would like a car that got a touchscreen little thingy in it and all that stuff because I'm a techie. So a lot of stuff that most people care about, I don't care about. But when that technology get into it, I'm like, yes, honey, I want to get some of that. But there's no way in the world I would have a fat ride sitting out in my driveway, but I'm walking up to a shack, or I got a nice car with some high insurance and a high car note, and I can't even pay my rent. I can't pay my credit card bills. I can't pay my heat, my gas, electric, water. No, y'all priorities are completely in the wrong place. And then y'all people, y'all know y'all can't get these cars from a dealership because it's gonna be way too much money, and y'all want to go and buy it from a private owner. I'm not dogging nobody or clocking nobody's teeth who want to buy from a private owner, because that's what I was going to first do. Because you cash out on the ride, you got a little car. It might not be the most prettiest thing, but you got a car. But for y'all people who go and look for these, Chargers and Magnums and this and that, and because you want to have just a fat ride so you can show off, you go buy from a private dealer. Difference between buying from a dealership and a private owner is because if this private owner has not kept their car up 110%, they're not going to tell you, because guess what? They're trying to get money out of you. Second of all, however that owner has treated that car, that's how that car is going to hold up for you. Difference between that and going to a dealership, you can get a warranty. So if something breaks down 9 times out of 10, they going to repair it. All you got to do is pay your note every month, and they will repair any issue you have, even if it's cosmetic. Y'all go get these cars from these private owners because it's cute, and because you think you're going to floss in it, because you worried about what other people going to think. You go get this car from this private owner, and then you got to put more money into it, because when you bought the car the way it was, it already had issues. So now you bought the car for $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, and now you got to put more hundreds of thousands of dollars back in the car. No, ma'am. Won't be, Miss Brianna. It won't be. It makes no sense. Just so somebody can say, oh, your car nice? Girl, please. I would take me a nice little, I've been looking. I want me a 2010 Malibu. And y'all might not think that's a cute car, but I really could care less. Because I'm going to be able to still be fresh and have me a nice car. Don't make me a difference going to a dealership to buy mine when I'm ready to buy one. All of this flashing and this money and that y'all waste on trying to make other people look at you a certain way, live your life for you. I'm so tired of people always, I gotta do this, I gotta keep up with this, and then when you get a little something, you want to hang out with other people who have the same that you, because now you feel like you fit in. It's stupid. It's stupid. Live your life for you. Live within your means. And that's the biggest problem that people in the black community do not know how to understand. Live within your means. If you are not trying to make a way to get up out of Detroit or any other place that is, any other inner city, if you're not trying to make a plan but you want to be hood rich, please swerve to the left, because you're the biggest dummy I know. That makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense, because you should be looking to better your life. And people, y'all mess up your credit because you want to floss and flaunt. You don't know what your credit about. You don't know what it look like. You don't know what you got in your name, what you don't got in your it's a mess. It is a complete and total mess. And y'all look like some of the backwards biggest fools. I know some people. I'm not going to tell you how I know them, but I know them very well. And I watch them all the time look like the biggest dummy on earth, because they live their life backwards. You just doing everything in reverse. What's more important? Oh, I know my rent and my bills is more important, but baby, it's these new jeans and this new wig and this new weave that costs like $300, $400, $500. But I'm about to go get that, or this new car that I can't afford, but I'm about to run and go get it, because that's more important than making sure I got a house, making sure I got heat, making sure I got electricity, and I got water to wash my behind. Y'all can swerve. Y'all all can swerve. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for people having what they like and having nice things. I am very firm in I like nice things. And when I buy nice things for myself, I will easily buy them for somebody else that I care for. Right now, Jordan, I have a couple of Jordan hats. I have a couple of pairs of Jordans. I have lots of pairs of Nikes. I have all of this stuff. But that will never take G-Shocks and all of that. But it means nothing to me because it's not important. Will you ever see Miss Brianna miss a credit card payment? No, ma'am, you won't. Will I ever miss paying my car note when I have one? No, ma'am, I won't. Will I miss paying my rent? No, ma'am, I won't. Utilities? No, ma'am. Because that is all more important. All this flashing for other people, people need to learn. Live your life for you. If you can't afford it, do not feel inferior because you cannot afford it. And for all of y'all that live A backwards and then you think you doing something better than me, you doing that? That ain't nothing. Oh, that little small thing, that ain't nothing. You the biggest dummy there is because then you want to throw shade at me and clock my tea when there's no tea to be clocked because I'm living my life the way I should live it in my means. I'm not doing things the way you doing. And because you think you're doing better, wait, boo-boo, because when it start racking up on you, you're going to feel stupid. And then I'm going to be able to go do the same things you thought you was doing, but better because I thought about things and I lived within my means. I did what I financially knew I could do. So that being said, I'm going to chill out and go take care of some business and do things that I need to do other than talking to people who probably won't get it. But on my Facebook people, y'all comment and all of that stuff. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Some people gonna get offended. I really could care less. YouTube, y'all know what the deal is. Y'all know I love y'all and everything like that. But I'm about to go take care of some business, do some things, and I will see y'all later. Peace.